I'm trying to decide what to read next, so I thought I'd talk to you about it. Other authors do it, so I thought I'd do it. If you saw one of my videos the other day, you saw how very angry and upset I am with myself for investing a whole bunch of money in this particular author, and I'm not sure I like her. Oh, this pile is heavy. I'm not sure I like her very much at all. I read book 23. I only read a few chapters of it and I ended up putting it down because I didn't realize it till I was doing the video that I had the epiphany that, the reason I didn't like the book was because I didn't know the characters. And you shouldn't read a book on the 23rd book. You should start the series on book 1, and that way you get to know the characters. So anyways, welcome to the D. Louise book series. I'm Christina, K-R-S-T-I-N-A. This is where we read books, talk about books, no special specs, no theme music, none of that fancy stuff going on here. So, like I was saying, I am kind of annoyed with myself for investing so much money in this author. So I'm going to make myself read the books, and maybe as time goes on, I'll continue to read them. But the series was the Fiona Buckley series, and I bought them all. So we're going to be going through them. And I'm trying to decide if I should go ahead and start book 2 right now, or if that's all her. Or should I read this new one I just picked up, The Diamond of London? Even with her privileged life, Lady Hester Stanhope wants an adventurous life. She still will not be easy thanks to her eccentric father's stifling grip. With the help of her renowned statesman uncle, William Pitt the Younger, she takes on the glittering, treacherous heights of London society. Her formidable intelligence, outspoken opinions, and headstrong determination gain the favor of the Beau Monde's leading tastemaker, Beau Brummel, and she quickly learns to bend the rules of the time to her own advantage. And as her uncle's hostess, she astutely uses her skills to preside over and give advice to the most influential figures of her day, rising to a position unequaled in society. When it comes to holy matrimony, Hester will settle for no less than a passionate match of equals, a search for a marked by challenges and heartbreak. Her affair with a charismatic naval officer tempts her with forbidden pleasures, even as it threatens her reputation. That's book 1. This one you will definitely see, I'm not sure when. Backfire, the next book in the Catherine Coulter FBI series. San Francisco Judge Ramsey Hunt, longtime friend to FBI agents Lacey Sherlock and Dylan Savick, begins the murder trial of Clive and Cindy Cahill, only to have federal prosecutor Mickey O'Rourke, known for his relentless aggressive style, suddenly turn tentative and distracted. Hunt suspects that something is very wrong, and although O'Rourke goes missing and Judge Hunt gets shot in the back, Savick and Sherlock receive the news of the attack as a mysterious note is delivered to Savick at the Hoover Building. For what you did, you deserve this. Who sent the note, and what does it mean? So tune in for me for that video. MC Beaton, Killing Time. Agatha Raisin Private Detective Agency has their work cut out for them when a series of shop burglars disturbs their quiet Cotswold village. When the break-ins take a violent turn and a murder occurs, it's all hands on deck to find the killer. As if that weren't keeping Agatha busy enough, Sir Charles Frith has called on her to help stage a glamorous promotional extravaganza on the grounds of his ancestral home. When Agatha begins to receive death threats and narrowly avoids being kidnapped, she takes advantage of a previously arranged trip to Mallorca with her recent paramour, former police officer John Glass, to lie low for a while. See what happens there. Kate Bell, I am waiting for book 2 to show up in my mailbox. So this is book 3. We will get to it. Our next book in the Alex Cross series. We've been reading Alex Cross on and off. Kay Willingdon led a life of glamorous as it was public. She was gorgeous Georgetown socialite, a philanthropist, and the ex-wife of the vice president. So why was she parked in the Bentley convertible, idling behind the Oh, we read this already. I read this already. I picked up the wrong one. Ah, this is the one. Like, we read that already. This is the one. Fear No Evil. So if you haven't seen my video for this one, please go check it out. I just did it the other day. They're not on the job, but on a personal mission. John Sampson and Detective Alex Cross venture into the rugged Montana wilderness where they will be prey, until they're attacked by 2 rival teams of assassins controlled by the same mastermind who has stalked Alex Cross and his family for years. That one. To Slip the Bonds of Earth, a mystery in first flight. December 1903, Wilbur and Orville Wright's flying machine is taken off literally with historic 57-second flight in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Meanwhile, back home in Dayton, Ohio, their sister Catherine, a Latin teacher, is manning the brothers' bicycle shop and looking after the family as she has since her mother died when Catherine was a teenager. Fiercely independent, intellectual, and only Wright sibling to finish college, 29-year-old Catherine is frustrated by the gender inequality in academia and is eager for a new challenge. She never expects it will be sleuthing. I'm going to start this series, The Secret. This is book 1. I want to start this series, Ellery Adams. Miracle Springs, North Carolina is a place of healing. Strangers flock there hoping for natural hot springs, 5-star cuisine, and renowned spa can cure their ills. If none of that works, they often find their way to Miracle Books, where over a fresh-baked comfort scone from Ginger House Bakery, they exchange their stories with Nora Pennington in return for a carefully chosen book. That's Nora's special talent, prescribing the perfect novel to ease a person's deepest burden and pain. Killer Romance, Maggie Blackburn. When Beach Reads book shows host a Valentine's Day event, Romance by the Sea, bookseller Summer Merriweather has no idea that the guest author is under investigation for her own husband's murder. When the same author is found dead at the local bed and breakfast, nobody assumes it's natural causes, where there were plenty of people who wanted her dead. I'm gonna start this author. I don't think I have. I gotta find book 1. Is it in this? No. Deadly Deception. Reminder. Tessa Harris. And Angel Maker. These are the next. Reminder. Volunteer log. I'm gonna start this series. I don't know where book 1 is. I thought I had book 1. Oh, here it is. The Sixth Victim. This is book 1. The foggy streets of London, Whitechapel's district, become a nocturnal hunting ground for Jack the Ripper, and no woman is safe. However, Flower Constant Piper is not immune to dread, but she is more preoccupied with her own strange experiences of late. Clairvoyance seems to be everywhere these days. Constance's mother has found comfort in contracting her late father in a seance, but there are such powers real. Could Constance really be possessed of second sight? She longs for the wise counsel of her mentor and champion of the poor, Emily Tyndall, but the kind missionary has gone missing. That's book 1 we'll be reading. How that goes, we'll get to book 2. That goes well, we'll get to book 3. There's 3 books in the series. That's far, and my pile just fell on the floor. And I saw this. I'm not sure if I'll get to it. Rival sisters-in-law Peg Turnbull and Rose Donovan spent their summer doing the unsinkable, sleuthing for dangerous suspects and becoming almost friends. But when a September trip leads to murder, it'll be a miracle but if the dysfunctional duo is still a team and still alive by autumn. I don't know why. Well, we'll check it out. Laura Child's Peach Tea Smash. A black tie fundraiser for the Opera Society is being held at historic Old Gist Mill. But amid crumbling walls, shadowy paths, neon Cheshire cats, and a host of masked revelers, a prominent Charleston banker is murdered. Not only does tea maven Theodore Browning discover the body, but the newly minted widow begs her help to find her husband's killer. And this looked interesting too. So I might have to go get some more of this. It's the winter of 1906. Lady Emily and her husband Colin are invited to the opulent home of Baroness Ursula van Duchel in the Bavaria Alps, outside a mountainous winter wonderland with a view Mad King Ludwig's fairy tale castle. Inside the villa hosts a magnificent but electric art collection, as well as equally electric collection of fellow guests. Among them a musician, an art dealer, a coquette from the Damanade, and Gaspar, the Baroness's boorish son-in-law, whom it begins to appear someone once dead. Almost 40 years earlier, Niles, a young German lord, sings to himself in the forest surrounding those same Alps, capturing the attention of a not yet mad King Ludwig. Niles and the king become fast friends. Their relationship deepens into something more as their time together stretches on, but while King Ludwig is content to live out a fantasy where the responsibilities don't matter and the outside world doesn't affect them, Niall knows different. So, that's my to-be-read pile. What do you think? Which one should I do first? I'm not sure which way I'm going. I'm not sure if I'm going to head. I got to make a decision in the next hour. Fiona or Stavik or Scones or Patterson. We'll see. Let me know. And you'll know what I decide by what pops up as a book review. And if you could please hit the like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Also, check out If Then Fridays. We did some romance for February. Don't forget the January new releases. And later on, February new releases. I'm going to start a new series now, new releases. So we'll see what happens. Please hit the like and subscribe. Oh, don't forget Flashback Monday, where we talk about all the books in this magazine. I love this magazine. There's so much in here. And these authors are still very valid today. Have a good one.